Well, hello and welcome to the Rex Delicatessen. The reason I'm looking down is because I've actually got a menu. There you go, the Rex Delicatessen. Now, this is one of those places that came up on Shorts news feed, or it might have been even on Instagram. It might have been one that Jamie sent me. But the reason I've come here is because it's one of those places that I walk past time and time again and didn't even know existed, which is quite incredible. It's in Mayfair. It's just off Berkeley Square, where Berkeley Square goes towards New Bond Street. And there's a few little shops around here, some quite nice posh shops because you're in the Mayfair area. But this little coffee establishment, as you can see, is slightly different. It's almost tucked into an old music area because it feels very stably when you come in. So you've got lots and lots of sort of area and all the rest of it. So I thought, do you know what? Let's get into Mayfair. Let's have a coffee in Mayfair because, let's face it, lots and lots of people come down and they come shopping down to Bond Street, etc. And actually, coffee on Bond Street, let's face it, if you're going to go to Ralph's, it is absolutely ropey. Yeah, it's not that good. So actually, if we found a coffee place which is just off it, then it's phenomenal. So let's see how it goes. So I've also got a scone ready, but I'm having that once again, having that after. I'll have my food after. But I'm really pleased because they've served it in a mug. Result. By the way, I don't know what the prices are like. I'll tell you about that later. But you've got all sorts of coffees, you've got drinks, and as you can see, by evening it goes to a bar area. So if you look at the menu, we've got a good food menu here. You've got salads, sandwiches, pies, stuff from the hot cabinet, so you can come down here for a bit of lunch. You've also got chilled and ready meals for here or home. Deliveroo, definitely. And then you've got sweet stuff as well. Now, the interesting thing is, I've gone for a scone, and any of those eagle eyes of you will know it comes with orange jam, which is otherwise known as marmalade. They don't do red jam, which is something I haven't tried before, but looking forward to trying that. So there you go. And that's £4.50, so that's not too bad, just face it. It's a scone, it's in Mayfair. It's going to be a lot better than even some of the other places. And if you watch that Alea video, which was just absolutely extortionate because they've sort of gone for the Bond Street sort of name on it, this is completely different. Now, I've had a smell of the coffee. I have not had a taste. As normal, I haven't had a taste. I've got all my scoring ready, and it smells really, really nice. So I'm really looking forward to this. So I'll see if I can find out a little bit more about the coffee a little bit later. And if I have, I'll put the details of the beans, etc. that they use. Right, let's go for a coffee. Oh, this smells really nice. Smells lovely. What's the beans? What are the beans? Brazilian beans. Smells really nice. Really nice. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Oh, there you go, Brazilian beans. Didn't even need to put that at the bottom. Right, so sorry, let's go for the smell. So yeah, you just want sort of a deep woody sort of chestnutty smell, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to give that a 4 on that one because that's absolutely delicious. Now, let's go back to the taste. Acidity. It's round the tongue. It's still there. And now it's gone. So acidity, absolutely perfect. Loving that. I'm going to give that, you know what, I'm going to give that a 4 on that one because I love the acidity. Sweetness, it's funny because the last coffee I went for, which was just around the back of Tottenham Court Road, had that sort of bean part to it. This has got, as far as sweetness is concerned, there isn't any. But I'd call that a neutral, so I'll give that a 3 because there isn't much else there apart from the acidity. Body-wise, oh, that is lovely. Body-wise, it's not as thick as other coffees, but it's certainly not weak. So I'm going to give that, you know what? Oh, God, it's quite nice. This is a nice coffee, actually. Really, really nice. Body-wise, you know what? I'm going to stick on the line here. I've not done that before. I'm going to go 3.5. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 for body on that one. So 3.5 on body. It's certainly not got the body of the other ones, but it's certainly not weak and wussy. So like that one. Right, and then finally the finish. Yeah, got a really nice finish to it. Very, very smooth. It's a lovely little Brazilian coffee, that one. So I'm going to give that a 4 on that, which gives us a grand total for the coffee here at the Rex Delicatessen in Mayfair. Yes, we're in Mayfair. I feel like I should be drinking it with one finger up. Maybe I'll do that in a second. That will give a 12, 18 and a half, which is not a bad coffee. Actually. 18 and a half for a coffee on that one. 18 and a half. First time we used a half, we might have to ditch the half in future ones. Again, start splitting the thing. What was it? We're in Mayfair, so tally ho, finger out. Do it with a binky. Yeah, it's nice, lovely coffee. So I would certainly suggest if you're down in the Mayfair area, don't go to anything on the sort of the new Bond Street, old Bond Street. Keep away from Ralph's. Whilst it looks good, the coffee is terrible in there. Don't go and pay the expense of the one in New Bond Street like a layer. And I'll tell you what, I put a video link to that at the end of the video on that one. And certainly take a little trip down here. It's not that hard to find. It's on Brunton Street, if I remember rightly. Maybe it's on the front of the menu. I think it is Brunton Street. No, it doesn't say. Oh, yes, it is. It is Brunton Place. Bruton Place. There we go. Helpful having a pair of glasses. It's on Bruton Place. So come on down here. Come and have a coffee. But also, to be quite honest, the vibe down here is really, really nice. So I'm sitting on a stool, but also it's got sheepskins. So if it's a cold old day, they've got blankets and sheepskins, and you can sit out in that little alcove area that we showed you beforehand, or you can sit out in the front. But it's really sort of a tucked away, hidden away place. So it's worth coming down. Certainly not for comfort, but it is a nice little place to come down and come and have a coffee, come and have a bit of lunch. There you go. So, as I said, I'm going to leave you with a video of the layout place, which is on New Bond Street, just so you can have a look and see what Snobby looks like. Because actually, I don't think much of it there, but it's worth just having a look to see and worth watching the video just to give you a bit of a flavour. Anyway, thanks so much for joining us. I'll see you next time on a coffee. And remember, if you're in London and you fancy a coffee, let me know in advance and we'll meet up and we'll do coffee tasting together. Catch you soon. Take care. Bye.